So I'm going to go over how I like to finish my embroideries. I have my finished pattern here. This is the March pattern for my Patreon. It celebrates the work of Mary Anning, who was a 19th century paleontologist. The way that I like to finish my embroidery is inside of the hoop. I like to frame it there. I think it just kind of highlights the work that has been done. People see it and they know that it's a stitched work, an embroidered work, and not a drawing. So I'm going to be using the hoop, my finished piece, a piece of felt. Mine has my logo on the back of it stitched in, some scissors, and a hot glue gun. You can use regular glue, regular tacky glue, but you will need to hold your fabric down if you choose to do it that way. So what we're going to do is, first thing, we're going to put our work back into the hoop, centering it. So I can see through my fabric just a little bit. I'm going to try my best to center my work inside of it. All right, I have stained this hoop with watercolor, which is why it is brown on the outside. I'm actually going to flip it the other way around. Doesn't really matter which way the screw is going, but there was some glue on that other side. So I'm going to just tighten my fabric back in it like I would for stitching. All right, pulling. Ooh, I have a very close edge over there, so I'm going to pull that area a little bit tighter. That looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to go around the edge and cut my fabric down, just so that there's less of it to fold over. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut slits in the fabric so that when I fold it over and glue it down, I can do so in sections, and that way my hot glue doesn't dry before I get the chance to fold my fabric over. Now that the cutting is done, I'm going to take that piece of felt and I'm just going to place it in here. That's going to protect the front side of the fabric and hide the back of my work. Some people like to have an open back, but I think it's a little bit cleaner to close it. All right, so now I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I'm just going to start by putting some glue on the edge of the hoop, of the inner ring, and fold that down tightly. And there we go. And I'm just going to do that all the way around. And that's all clean on the outside. I'll probably take my lint roller, get any kind of fuzz off of the front. but now it is all framed up and ready to hang on the wall. So thank you for watching, subscribe, and happy stitching, everybody.